Let us take few C programming and problem solving questions. So the next one is, it is necessary to declare the type of functions in the calling program if. These are the options for you. So tell me which is the correct answer. These are five options for you. The answer is D. The function returns a non-integer value. When the function returns a non-integer value, it becomes necessary to declare the type of the function in the calling program. 64. Next is the recursive functions are executed in a. In recursion we always use the data structure we use is stack. So what stack follows? So for that you have to give the answer. The answer is LIFO, last in first out. Because each function call and entry is created in a stack frame known as the active record instance, and these are executed in a LIFO manner. Next is 65. A static variable is 1. What are the answer you are judging here? The answer is E. Retains its value throughout the life of the program. This is a static variable. Next is consider the following program fragment and choose the correct one. This is the program fragment. In this we have A, in this we have B. A is nothing, B is 2, C, and A is 2 into B plus plus. C is 2 into plus plus B. So what are the answers? Can you judge the answer? We have post increment and pre increment operators. So what will be the answers? The answer is actually let me give the answer for this. This is A. The answer is A. Now why? A is 4. How? Because in this case 2 into B plus plus. Now this is the post increment operator. So first the operation will on B will be done, then the increment or the post increment will be done. So this will be 2 into 2. So A will get the value as what? 4. What about C? What about C? C is 8. Why? Because C is 2 into plus plus B. Plus plus B. So what happens here? Because in the previous instruction, B was 2, then B plus plus has made B to become 3. So now this is plus plus 3. So plus plus 3 is of course 4. So 4 into 2 is 8. So the answer would be this one. Next is, what will be the value of sum after the following program is executed? Main sum equal to 1, index is 9. We follow do while. So do index is equal to index minus 1. Sum into this is equal to, this is actually sum is equal to sum into 2. Okay, this shows this only, while index is greater than 9. So what will be the answer? Okay, sum has started from 1. So 1 will be there, sum will get the value as 2 in the first go. Then since index is 9, index is decreasing every time. And we are checking for index which is greater than 9. Index is 9, we are decrementing index, and index is greater than 9. So what will be the value of sum after this is executed? So can you judge the answer? The answer will be, what will be the answer? The answer will be B, 2. Why? Because in do while this is a exit control loop. This condition, because index is 9, we are decrementing it 1. That is, it has become 8. So 8 is greater than 9. This will never happen. But these two instructions will run for once. We are not worried about this instruction, but because some value has been asked, sum will be equal to sum into 2, and sum has value 1 initialized in the beginning. So the sum will have 1 into 2. That will be, sum will have value as 2. So once you want to print sum, that will be 2. So answer will be 2. Next is, what is the right choice if the following loop is implemented? What is the right choice? You want to implement this. So number is equal to 0, do minus minus, and it is decrementing 0. Printf num while plus plus num is greater than or equal to 0. So what is the answer? The answer is, see, the loop is going to run infinitely many times. The answer would be 8 here. Because as the value of number is decremented, as this is decremented, this, and again incremented here, and hence no change in the number, remains 0 only after causing. So there will be no change. It is decremented, incremented, decremented, incremented. So it will run for infinite time. What is the final value of the digit here? Final value of the digit. We have digit equal to 0, in digit equal to 0, and it is going up to digit less than equal to 9, and we are printing %d digit plus plus. So initialization is this, increment decrement is this, and the termination is this. Okay. So what will be the value of a digit? Because once this is complete, digit value will be multiplied by 2, and then digit will be decremented. So what will be the answer? 69. The answer is 19. Why? Why the answer is 19? Because this will go for 10 iterations. Okay, this will go for how many iterations? 10 iterations it will go, this line. So after 10 iteration, the digit will become what? Digit will become 20, because this will become 10. 10 into 2 is 20, and 20 minus 19 is 20 is 19. Decrement of 20 is 19, so answer will be 19. Hope you got the idea. Because there is no problem. This will run for 10 times, 0 to 9. That is 0 and digit plus plus every time. So there will be the digit value finally will be 10 only. 10 into 2 is 20. Minus 20 is 19. Next is 70. If the following code is executed, then what is the value of the variable high? High LB. L and B equal to 2. Okay. So high will be equal to, if L is equal to B, that is L and B both are 2, it will be assigned value 1. But there is no second condition. So what will be the answer? The answer is 1. Why? Because L equal to B, you don't need the second condition. L into B, L and B are 2. 2 equal to 2. So 1 will be assigned to high, HI. So answer will be C. Next is, consider the following code of in a C program. Structure. There is a structure called custom. In this you have account number and balance, integer and float. Now you have a customer, that is the variable of this structure, and you are assigning the address of customer to some pointer. Now you have customer account number. You want this customer and account number. This customer's account number. How are you going to access it? Everything is fine, no problem with this. Because the answer would be, this is E. This is E. So answer is E. Why? Because this is perfect, no problem is there. A, B and C, both, all these three can be used to access the what is required in this program. So answer is A, B, C. All these are correct. The correct way of accessing the account number. Next is, what is the return value of the following statement if it is placed in C program? String compare ABC, ABC. You have already done this. So the answer will be E, that is 0, because both are same. String compare will return 0 if both the strings are same. Next is, which of the following is not a keyword in C language? Which is not keyword? GetChar. GetChar is a function, not a keyword. Now, what is the following code's output if choice is equal to R? Choice equal to R. What will be the output? Red, white, blue, and error. Is this what you are looking for? If you are looking for this, then you are correct. Why? Because choice R will come here. This choice will be R. So it will go to case R, printf red. But there is no break. There is no break in this switch, because switch construct should have a break. It will go to white, blue, and there is no break even after that. So default will also be printed. Then the switch will be broken by this break. So answer will be B. Next is the for statement which can precede a loop to be executed 50 times or till a boolean variable is found becomes false is given by, these are options for you. The for statement which can precede a loop to be executed 50 times or till a boolean variable, these are the boolean variable, is found becomes false. Found becomes false. These are the three we will take. Okay, so we are going to take is equal to true. Yeah. Okay. So this is the for statement. The answer here of the question is because as the first option here, you see that because B, C and for this I equal to 0. So let me analyze it for you first, because this is a very different kind of question. First of all, this 50, there is nothing between found and true, so this is invalid. B is invalid. Again, the problem is same here. C is invalid. And then we have I less than equal to 50 and false, found equal to false. So this B, C, this is also right. E. Now we don't have a closing bracket here, so this is also incorrect. The syntax is incorrect. So we have A and D right now. So what is D? D is saying if I equal to 0, I is less than equal to 50 and found equal to false, I plus plus. This is let true, false or boolean constant. So we want a for statement which can precede a loop to be executed 50 times or till a boolean variable, or it is or a boolean variable found becomes false, which is given by let true and false are boolean. So found, this variable has to become false. So we'll go with this. Okay. So answer is D. Next question is the function fprintf is used in the program. Where? 76. The answer is C. When the output is to be printed on a file. File fprintf means printf on the file fprintf. This is the correct answer. Next is if ASCII value of x is 120, then what is the value of h if h equal to x minus w by 3? The ASCII value of x is 120. Then what is the value of h if h is given by x minus w by 3? The answer is, can you expect the answer? Can you find out the answer? See, I'll tell you. X is what? X in ASCII is 120. So 120. What is w? 119 by 3. So what will be this? 1 by 3. And 1 by 3 will result in, because this is integer. H is integer. This will give 1 by 3 will give 0. So what will be our answer? The answer will be D. Now we have another question. Consider the following program segment. For C equal to 1, sum equal to 0, C is less than equal to 10, C plus plus. Scanf %D ampersand x. Ampersand x, some value will be taken. And if x is less than 0, continue. If x is less than 0, continue, and sum is equal to sum plus x. What would be the value of sum for the input 1, minus 1, 2, minus 2, 3, minus 3, 4, minus 4, 5, minus 5? So what will be the value? The answer will be C equal to 1, C is less than equal to 10. So these are 10 values. So it will go for 10. Sum equal to 0. This will run for 10 times, sum equal to 0. So what will be x for input value x? We'll take x, so 1 will be the value. Okay. Then the answer would be 1. 1 will come first. So 1 is sum equal to sum 0. At the first point, sum will be equal to 0. So sum equal to 1. So sum will have value 1 right now. 1. Then what value will come? Minus 1. X will come with the minus 1 value. So because this continue is there, if x is less than 0, continue. So minus for minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and minus 5, this sum will not be executed. This will only be executed for the positive number. So what will be the positive number? Sum 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. What will it be? Say 5, 9 plus 3 is 12, 2 is 14, 5. So answer will be 15. E will be the answer. Next question is, what is the value of u1 and u2 for the following piece of code? u1, u2, v equal to 3. There is a pointer also, integer pointer. u1 is equal to 2 into v plus 5, and v, the pointer is given the reference of v. So now this pv is pointing to this v3. So what will be the value of u2? u2 is what? It is a variable. 2 into the this is the indirection operator star pv, that is the value at 3. Value at this pointer, that will be 3 because it is pointing to 3. So u1 is what? u1 is not, is it used here somewhere? It is not used. So what will be the value of u2? Tell me first. You have to tell the value of, you have to find out the value of u1 also and u2 also. This is, answer is A. Why? u1 is what? 2 into v plus 5. What is v? 3. So 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 into 2 is 16. So u1 will be 16. What will be u2? What will be u2? u2 will be 2 into star v, and I said that star v means asterisk pv is nothing but the address of v is pointing to 3. This is 3 plus 5, 8. 8 into 2 is 16. So both will be 16. Next question is, what will be the output of the following program if E is the input to the program this? Lower upper is get character, upper is to upper the lower value, and put character upper. So if the E is the input, that is the get character E is the input, what will be the answer? Can you guess the answer? The answer is it nothing or any other? Why? Can you suggest why this is nothing? Is it equivalent to put character 0? Because what happens, get character will take a value, give it to upper. Okay. Now to upper is changing the value of lower, which is nowhere. So upper will not have any value. So this will be, it is equivalent to putting the character null, nothing. So answer will be nothing. Now if a equal to, this is some hexadecimal value, 0x and 0x. So 6d, b7 and 0x, a7 to b. What is the value of a, b? So now tell me. This means XOR operator. So you need to XOR these two values. And I leave it an exercise for you, and I'll tell you the answers also. The answer is E, 0x, a8 time 1. You just have to XOR these two values. And you know XOR is what? 1 and 0, 0 and 1 will equal to 1, and 0, 0, 1, 1 will be equal to 0. Consider the following declarations. Union. We have union, ID. Name of union is ID. Char, color and int size. You also have a structure with char country and integer as date and union ID. Now union is taken inside. You have name of the structure as flag. And to assign a color to a flag, the correct statement would be, what will be the answer? See, the answer would be, can you guess the answer? The answer is B, flag dot id dot color. Okay, flag dot id dot color. This will give us W. So you will assign a color to a flag. That will be the correct option. Or yes, this is correct. Now the next question is, consider the following declarations. Enum is a enumeration and name is colors, black, blue, green. So 0, 1, 2 value will be assigned. So this represents what? 83. The answer is, of course, black is 0, blue is 1 and green 2. Next is the function sprintf works like printf but operates on what? The function sprintf works like printf only but operates on what? 84. The answer is C. It works on string. 84. Answer is string. Next is, the most widely used method for interpreting the bit setting as non-negative integer is what? The most widely used method for interpreting the bit setting as non-negative integer. 85. The answer is binary number system. According to the ISO standards, the binary number system is used for this purpose. Method for interpreting the bit setting as non-negative integer. Next is, elements of the array are accessed by what? Elements of the arrays are accessed by. Now this is very intuitive and obvious question. We have been studying array a lot now. 86. The answer is index. We access array by index. Order of 1, constant type. So these are a few more questions on your C and problem solving. We will be taking more of this. Thank you so much.